Today we're doing NFL player props here for Sunday Night Football, Kansas City versus Tampa Bay. This is for Sunday Night Football on Sunday, October 2nd. But before we get started, there is a link in the description below to sign up for PrizePicks, or you can use promo code TUFF to sign up. PrizePicks will match 100% of your first deposit. There's also a Discord link in the description where the main server is completely free, as well as Patreon link where I give all my bonus plays for every single sport, multiple posts on Patreon every single day. Check out those links in the description below of this video. But I'm trying to make this video as concise and quick as possible with giving you guys the most information. Again, I'm not a gambling expert, not financial advice. These are simply just the plays I'm personally looking at making. Hopefully give you guys some insight and analysis to make your own player props. But we're giving two total player props here that I like for Sunday Night Football, Kansas City versus Tampa Bay. And this is Super Bowl matchup, or Super Bowl rematch from a few years ago, Super Bowl in 2020, I believe. The Vegas got the over-under currently at 45.5, which is not as high scoring as I would have thought, actually. Quick housekeeping notes: Chris Godwin, Julio Jones, Russell Gage are all questionable currently, so I think that should open up some other things for some other players. Butker's questionable, and MVS is questionable for Kansas City as well. So obviously, as we get closer to kickoff, it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. But Kansas City 2-1, Tampa Bay 2-1. This game is in Tampa Bay. Obviously, I guess the hurricane is not going to have any impact on this game as well. But let's get into it. So the first player prop that I like here is Leonard Fournette over 27.5 receiving yards against Tampa Bay. He hit the over on this one, and in their last game he had 35, and he's hit this actually three of his last 5 games. His first 2 games of the year he only had 9 and 10 against New Orleans and Dallas. But I like this play for a few reasons. One, running backs this season versus the Chiefs have done pretty well out the backfield receiving the ball. James Conner had 5 catches for 29 yards. In that same game, Eno Benjamin had 3 catches for 33 yards. Nyheim Hines had 5 catches for 23 yards. Jonathan Taylor had 3 catches for 20 yards. And Austin Eckler, Austin Eckler had 9 catches for 55 yards out the backfield versus the Chiefs. With those wide receivers being questionable here for the Chiefs, I'm pretty sure Chris Godwin's probably gonna end up playing. I think Julio Jones is on more of the downside or doubtful side of questionable, and Russell Gage is on the same way. So it opens up a lot of opportunities here for Leonard Fournette to receive the ball. Again, running backs have feasted pretty often against out the backfield against the Chiefs. Leonard Fournette, one of the best pass catching running backs in the NFL. I like his over here, 27.5 receiving yards. The other prop here that I like is going to be on the Kansas City side of the ball, and it's going to be Patrick Mahomes. It's going to be Patrick Mahomes over 37 pass attempts. Over 37 pass attempts for Patrick Mahomes. So I like this play here because the Tampa Bay Buccaneers rush defense is extremely solid. So running backs versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this year, no one's gone over 60 yards. Mark Ingram, Zeke Elliott, Aaron Jones, A.J. Dillon have all gone under 60 yards. Yards per carry, 5, 5.2, 3, and 2.7. I mean, historically, ever since Todd Bowles has kind of become the head coach of the defensive coordinator, and now the head coach of the Tampa Bay Bucks, they've had a really, really solid rush defense. So in this game, I think they're going to, contain the run. It's going to have Patrick Mahomes have to throw the ball quite a bit. I think he's really going to have no option but to throw the ball quite a bit. So obviously, this is going to be interesting to see what ends up happening here during this game. Obviously, game flow is something that's extremely important for this type of outcome for this player prop. But I think Patrick Mahomes is going to be in a position to have to throw the ball with the rushing game not going to really be there, or it could be there, but it's not going to be as strong as it normally would against a tough Buccaneers defense. And yeah, I just like the over here, Patrick Mahomes in that game. If we take a look at his game log, he's actually we're taking a look at 2021, right? He went over this like almost every game last season. Obviously, Andy Reid likes to throw the ball quite a bit. He had more weapons last season, I'd say. And then in 2020, in that Super Bowl game, he had 49 pass attempts. So Todd Bowles is obviously going to scheme the defense similar to how he did in that Super Bowl game. They did have success. They contained him 31. They won 31-9. But in that game, Patrick Mahomes threw 49 times. So in this game, I like 37 over for Patrick Mahomes. So Leonard Fournette over 27.5 receiving yards, and Patrick Mahomes over 37 pass attempts. Let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about these props. Drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, and as always, have a great day.